Hey, joining me in progress as I'm attempting to complete the quest in order to get Verigan's Fist, which is a paladin weapon. I just received the quest chain in the last video and said I was going to work on it. I've done a little bit of work already and uh, did some off camera to run a dungeon that I needed to get it and completed a few quests with some guildmates. And I didn't film it because it kind of happened spur of the moment, and I just didn't bother to turn on OBS. But now what I'm doing is I have this letter here from Jordan, who is a blacksmith that is in Ironforge, and he's asked me to gather some supplies. And once I gather those supplies, he'll build me the hammer. And so what I had done was I had helped his wife out and protected her farm. And then for doing that, he feels that he owes me. And so he says, I owe you far more than I could possibly repay in 100 lives. She's everything to me. If she would have died, well, I don't know what I would have done. Here's the list of things you need to recover if I'm going to forge a holy weapon for you. I put them in order of what I thought was easiest to hardest. I hope that makes it simpler for you. Some good white stone oak before it was taken over. The mines below Moonbrook and Westfall had an abundance of the lumber, and they used it in the construction of some of their more important lattices and tools because of its resilience and pressure resistance to heat and pressure. Oh, got a fish attacking me. 1 second. Take care of business here. Target. That's what I thought, fish. Don't come at me. I don't want any of those things. So it was brought down there after being shipped overseas somewhere. It's a rare wood that is plenty strong enough to be used crafting my weapon. If any is left in the mines, then the goblin wood carvers would have it. And so I was able to achieve, or I would finish this part of the quest by gathering the whitestone oak lumber by running the Dead Mines dungeon, which also allowed me to kill a guy named Edward Van Cleef, and I got to... Oh, wait, where'd my new chess piece go? Uh-oh. I think I might have accidentally sold my new awesome chess piece and vendored the old one instead of the... I vendored the new one instead of the old one, which is what I was supposed to do. That is bad because the old one was very, very good. Oh boy. Let's hope to God that it's still in the vendor history. Otherwise, I may have to petition the game masters, and maybe they will show me some leniency. So I'm gonna run over here really quick because I know there's a vendor, and it would be a shame if I lost that thing forever because it is very, very good, like significantly better. Oh wait, oh my goodness, it's pants. It's not a chess piece, it's pants. And there they are, the trousers. I don't know. Trousers. Wow. My trousers of Westfall, which gave me 11 strength and 5 stamina. My previous pants were 5 strength, 5 stamina. So this is a 6 strength increase and a significant increase in armor. And they actually look better than the old ones. I forget what the old ones look like, but they weren't as cool as this. All right. Whew. Crisis averted. There was no crisis, but I have averted it anyway. So back to the letter. That was the first thing, is that wood. I was able to get that without an issue. The next thing is some refined ore. There's a dwarf in Thelismar, a smith I trained with for some time, named Balier Stonehead. He makes a very special alloy that I think would be perfect for your weapon. And I expect a shipment of that alloy to arrive while I was in Ironforge, but I have yet to hear word from him. Find him and check the shipment, and if he's no longer in Loch Modan, I'd at least like to know what happened to my old teacher. So I found him, and I spoke to him over here in Thelismar, and he informed me that there is... well, yeah, he knows what I'm speaking of, but the Magrash ogres, that's who took the shipment from him. Caravan was heading here, and the wetlands was ambushed. The guard who survived the attack just passed away a few days ago. Healer couldn't get to him fast enough. If you want the shipment, you'll have to head northeast across the loch. It'll be in there somewhere. So what he's saying is that the shipment is in this area, the Morgrosh stronghold. Now, I happened to be in here earlier today killing ogres before I got this quest, and sure enough, a paladin picked it up, and it was back over here somewhere. So the problem is running in here with all of the ogres is likely a death sentence. But what I can do is maybe other people are clearing it and I can run through it. Or someone told me that there is a secret way to hop through. So I'm going to try that. And they said you just scale this wall to the left and keep scaling it. And then if you see any enemies, you just kind of run past them until they stop chasing you, hopefully. But he said, follow this. Oh, I don't want to do that. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get aggro from him. He's level 18, which means I could probably kill him, but still, if you don't have to, you know. Actually, what is that? I've got Bruiseweed ×2 and Briar. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I think I can take him, no problem.
Still recharging. I can't. The spell isn't ready.
If he starts healing, I'm gonna rebuke him.
Recharging.
Okay. That was good. So now I'll do my Holy Light, heal myself. And the reason I'm going to heal myself is because there's Bruiseweed right here. And that is very useful as a high-end herbalism and alchemy thing here. So I just spoke to the alchemy trainer a little while ago and was able to train some new alchemy skills. So I can make Elixir of Defense, which gives me 150 armor for an hour. I make Strong Troll's Blood Potion, which needs Bruiseweed, and that gives me just an automatic regeneration of 6 health every 5 seconds for an hour. Lesser Mana Potion, which is a pretty nice thing. I've got a few of those. I made quite a bit, and I've saved. I have 5 in the bag right now. And then Healing Potion, and this is where I need the Bruiseweed, really. So this is a health pot, very helpful, 280 to 360, so nearly half my health, or at least a third of it. And that's Bruiseweed and Briarthorn. So now there's a Briarthorn right in front of me, but I think I'm going to avoid it for now. I am doing this wall climb like he said. I think the... Oh, yep, there's the ore. There it is. Okay, so these might be in the same location, actually. Yeah, I need this box. Let's see if anything's around me. I think I can sneak into it without someone seeing me. Oh, I wonder if I can get that Briarthorn. It's going to be risky, but I'm going to go for it. Sneaky, sneaky paladin. Oh, yeah. Now I got to get away. Let's see if I can do it. Getting away, I think he said, was harder. In that you can't really climb back the way you came. So he said just run for it. And the way I'm going to do that... Oh, Christ. I'm just going to do this bubble as soon as he hits me. Enough. Haha, I'm faster than him. Oh, he knocked me down. I can knock him down. Ah! Big fatty is chasing me. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is... I believe I need to go back... Yeah, so I'm going to go back to that guy and turn in this box here. And then he'll give me the ore that I need. The refined ore shipment. So he'll refine it for me. And I've already... Oh, let me read the rest of the quest chain to you real quick. So that's part 2. Part 3 is a smithing hammer. Before coming off the plague and Arthas' betrayal, I lived in a town called Pyrewood, deep within the beautiful forests of Silverpine. The forest isn't nearly as beautiful as it once was, and the keep where I learned the secret of steel has long since become corrupt and foul, overrun with creatures of unimaginable evil. When my wife and I made our escape from what is now called Shadowfang Keep, we left some of our most precious possessions. Among them, the smithing hammer my father gave me. I doubted it in my youth, but he always told me that the hammer was enchanted, and it's the last reminder I had of him before he was killed by the scourge. Bring me my hammer, casual hero, so I may use it as a focus for my passion, and if it is indeed enchanted, it will only aid us both. I left it in the stables, in the main courtyard of the keep. Unless the creatures there have taken up smithing themselves, I expect it to still be lying there. And I got this hammer, and the reason I did was I had a group of clanmates that were running Shadowfang Keep, and they asked if I wanted to join. Now, to get to Shadowfang Keep, I had to start here in Thelismar, and I ran up this road, and then I went all the way through here. Well, I technically went to Menethil Harbor first, but I ran up through here, and then into the Arathi Highlands, which is like a level 40 zone, and then ran through here, got killed by orcs, horde players a couple times in Arathi Highlands, and then I ran through Hillsbrad Foothills all the way over here, got killed again, and then ran through here to Silverpine Forest, and then finally made it to Shadowfang Keep after getting killed again by a horde player. So it was quite the adventure. Ooh, floating debris. Do we have time for that? You know what? We're going to skip that today. Oh, anyone for SFK? That is the zone that I went to. I think I'm going to say yes to that. Actually, let me finish this. And then if that guy is still looking for somebody in a minute, then I might do it. But what I need to do after that, so I've gotten, there's 4 things I have to get. And that is the Whitestone Oak Lumber, Jordan's Refined Ore Shipment, Jordan's Smithing Hammer, and then the Purified Core Gem. And so I'm about to do the 3rd thing.
Here there.
Any luck yet? Haha, those ogres didn't get the best of you, did they? Not absolutely.
Watch your back.
He would have given me a list of things to get instead of just this one thing, but I'm not here doing business for him. A deal's a deal. Jordan wanted a shipment of me alloy, so that's what he's going to get. Tell him hello for me, and be safe, Paladin.
Off with you. Talk to me. Watch your
Take
back.
that quest. Balier's Ore Shipment. Bring Jordan's Ore Shipment to Balier's Stonehand in Loch Modan. What's that? Jordan's shipment for Ironforge? I know what you speak of. Wait, I already did this. Why does it give me the quest again? Very strange. Okay, so I have 3 things. Now the last thing I need to get is Purified Core Gem. So let's look at this message one more time. And then a Core Gem. From the tales I've been told, the gems are used by some spellcasters to hold energy for their magics, making them even deadlier. A night elf I once helped, Thunderous Wind Reaver, can tell you more since you'll be speaking on my behalf. I believe one of the gems stored energy that can be used in your weapons creation. When last we spoke, Thunderous was in Aberdeen, a town deep within Darkshore, the corrupted forest that dots the coast underneath the shadow of the Night Elf homeland. Okay, so that means I have to go all the way to Kalimdor, and Darkshore is this location here, which I haven't been to yet. The good news is there is a boat that I can take from the wetlands here at Menethil Harbor, and it will sail around the world to Darkshore. So we'll do that. First, we'll sell this short-handed axe that we got. And do we have any other trash to get rid of? Nope. Okay.
Be good.
So the cool thing about this quest is it's paladin specific, and it also provides us with a really great weapon at the end of it, and it makes you go around the world and kind of experience different
You
places.
got my attention.
So I'm gonna fly over to Menethil Harbor,
Very good.
and just to recap, the first mission had me go to Dead Mines, which is a 5-man dungeon in the Westfall area, which we've been fighting around quite a bit. And you saw me do the last half of Dead Mines when we boarded the pirate ship and killed the captain and a few others. That area, when I went back for a second time, allowed me to get the wood. Then I came over here to the ogres and the stronghold, where there were some missions that I'd already done, and I went back in there and we just hopped over the air edge and stole the box. And then it had me come up to Silverfine Forest to this keep, which is another 5-man dungeon, and I ran that with my guildmates, and we went through it, and I was able to gather the smithing hammer from the stable, like he said. And this final thing is going to have us go all the way west, and I believe it's going to have us go down into Ashenvale, because there's a dungeon there called Black Fathom Deeps, which in original WoW Classic was a 5-man dungeon, and in this version of the game has been turned into a 10-man raid, a raid being higher difficulty, requiring more players to complete. And so it needs us to go to Black Fathom's Deep, I believe, to get this core gem. Now, I don't think I have to go all the way into the raid. There's an area just outside of the raid zone that I'm able to kill the appropriate monsters, is what the guy in my guild was telling me. But at the very least, I'm going to need some help, because they're level 23 or level 24 elites, I think. And I just won't be able to deal with those on my own, given that they likely are stacked up 2 or 3 at a time. And so hopefully I can find a group that lets me tag along with them, or maybe there's some players that are already doing another quest in that area, and they'll let me join them for long enough to get my portion of it completed. And once I have all 4 items, I have to return to Ironforge to Jordan, and then he will craft me a hammer, which is going to be a game changer in terms of damage output. And so pretty excited for it. If I could finish that tonight, it would be a huge deal in terms of progression, and really set me up for success for the final 3 levels. So we have come, I think that one goes to Ratchet. Let's see what this guy has to say for me.
King's honor, friend.
He wants me to kill Murlocs. I don't have time for Murloc killing right now. We'll come... the boat just left. Of course it did. We'll talk to this person here to see if... well, not those are human beings. We'll talk to one of these crewmen to see which boat this is.
You need something? Good day to you. Hello.
Well, you can catch the ship here that goes to the Night Elf place. What's its name? Aberdeen, I think. I don't really know for sure. I just load and unload stuff. Not a very helpful man, but a very strong man. You know, button up one of those buttons and
Safe travels.
maybe be a little more work appropriate. You know what I'm talking about? Although, I bet you're really turning on the Menethil Sentry here. She's probably having trouble doing her job because she's staring at that
How
Tookus.
are you?
That was inappropriate. Anyway, you know what we could do while we wait? Let's equip that fishing reel. Do some fishing. Just gotta wait for the bobble to move here. I like this rain. It's nice. Oh, an oily blackmouth. That's actually really good. That's really, really good. I need those for my alchemy. And they're quite expensive, so it's nice to catch one. Normally you don't catch them in the wild like that. Normally there has to be a little school of fish that you catch them in. It's special. But I'll take it. Let's wait patiently. Like hunters. Oh, that one got away. Now I could put a little shiny bauble on my fishing lure, which would increase my chance to catch fish, but they last for 10 minutes and the boat will be back before 10 minutes is up, and I don't want to waste it. So I'll hold on to it for now. Okay, maybe I won't. We'll keep fishing. We'll keep fishing. You have to right click it right away as soon as it drops down. The faster you click it, the more likely it is you're going to get the fish. But if you wait for too long, then, oh, they're laughing at my lack of fishing abilities. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh, got away again. All right, we'll put a bobble on. The boat's probably going to show up right as soon as I do this, but this will increase my chances of catching whatever it is. Oh, the rain's holding off. Maybe that'll help too. Calm the waters a little bit. Hell yeah, that's what we're talking about. This is great news. Look at all these people. No one else is fishing but me. Hell yeah. I like when they go fast like that. The boat's coming back, I think. This will probably be my last one. Hopefully the boat doesn't sail into it. I can get one more. Ah! I got away. Look at all these people. Oh, here comes the boat. Okay. I'll switch back to my sword. Hello. Alright, let's go. You want to go to the bow, the stern, starboard, or port? I'd say let's go to the helm here at the stern of the ship. We shall steer this bad boy. And when you're in charge of a big ship like this, you gotta flex, you know what I mean? Alright, set sail. Let's go. All ahead full. Drop the sheets. Tie down the mizzen mast. Urgh. I'm not a very good sailor. All I do is eat chow during mid-rats and sleep too much. That's all Marines are good for on boats. And occasionally defense of the amphibious task force where we man the machine guns. But there's no machine guns on this boat, so I think there are some cannons, maybe? I can go down and man the cannons. Any cannons? Ooh, there's the galley. Oh, look at this. The captain's quarters. Oh, this is lovely. Yep. All right. I want to be a ship's captain. Look at this. I'm going to look good in this bed. He'd probably be mad at me. I shouldn't put my feet on his bed. Better than sleeping in the with the crew. Guess we can't go below decks too much. All right, we're setting sail. We should hit a loading screen here in a second. Yeah. Some beautiful vistas. There we go. Now you get to see our route. Now we're in Darkshore. Here we go. I think we unload on this side. Whoa, what was that? Whoa, whoa. Whoa. This place looks dangerous. You like my Christmas hat, by the way. Edward Van Cleef gave it to me when he died, and I took it from his body. I think it looks pretty snazzy. It definitely makes me a little more approachable and less threatening, so that's kind of nice. Except for the fact that I'm generally going for not approachable and very threatening. So I don't know how long I'll wear it for, but here we go.
What brings you here?
That guy's got the hammer I'm going for. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good, huh? It's a little shiny for my taste, but when I hit somebody with it, I'm sure I will love it. Alright, we shall... I think somebody's in this area, in this buildings. The Elven zones are really interesting. We haven't really played in these yet. So I'll have to do a little walkthrough. Maybe we'll spend 5 minutes on the video just kind of exploring Aberdeen. But I do like the music a lot. It is really pretty. This Aberdeen area is sort of like Westfall or Loch Modan. It's like the teens where you can quest. And this is a really busy area.
I am
Wow.
honored. Can I assist you?
Oh,
May the stars guide
look
you.
at that. There's mistletoe. If I
Hello.
kiss this girl. Oh, I already have a debuff, so I can't do it again. But if you kiss somebody under the mistletoe, you can get these mistletoe, which I can wish somebody season's greeting, and it gives me 20 spirit towards that person. Okay, so we are looking for. Let's see, who are we looking for? Tundrus was in Aberdeen, a town deep within Darkshore. Thundrus. So we're gonna run around and look for Thundrus.
How are you?
Let's see.
Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the ground.
I think we'll come back to that in a second, maybe. Is that Thundrus? Yes, it is. Ooh, what is that? That looks nice. Alright. Oh, this man is not wearing a shirt.
What brings you
How
here?
unprofessional.
May the stars guide you.
Hiya. Greetings, casual hero. What can I do for one who follows a holy path? Ah, yes, Stillwell, the blacksmith from long ago. I remember him well, though I have not heard his name in some time. He never struck me as an imprudent man, so I can only assume his desire for a core gem is noble. If you truly wish for one of the gems, then you must head to the northwest of Ashenvale. You will find Black Fathom Deeps there, and within the ancient ruins, the Naga who still use the gems are down below. Do not go alone, Paladin. Bring a core gem to Thunderous Windreaver in Darkshore. Alright. What are these
Good luck,
quests?
friend.
I don't think I want that.
Denadris.
I think these are easy ones.
Peace. Farewell.
Yeah, I don't want those. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point, but don't need anything there. Don't need any of those. Alright, so we need to go to Ashenvale, which I believe is to the south of us. But first, we should find the Flight Master and make sure we get the flight path. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. Look at this moonwell. This is nice. Very, very soothing. Alright, there's a flight path person over here. We'll head to that.
The loon be with you.
Damn, she got some cool clothes. Like the laces or whatever those are. Can I
How
fly
may I
anywhere?
help?
Nope, I don't know any flights. Alright, well, time to start running. Alright, this is going to probably be pretty boring, so I'll run for 2 or 3 minutes so you can get a taste of the zone, and then after that, we'll just fast forward to the next part. Bunch of elves in this area, unsurprisingly, since the elf starting zone. The elf starting zone is actually this island here, so you kind of come down the island via boat. It's very, very, not very difficult to get to, but it's kind of inconvenient to get to. But it's also very quiet and peaceful because of that, so there's not a lot of people running around in Darnassus, which is the capital normally. However, in this version of the game, there are more people because in Darnassus you can get a what's called a world buff, which is a very powerful buff that improves your abilities when you run Black Fathom Deep. And so you want to be in Darnassus to get the world buff to make your running of that raid that I talked about a little bit more simple and easy. It gives you, I think, some like chance to hit, chance for spell hit, which we've talked about before. And one of the reasons we have we want hit chances because our weapons thought I had a talent that did that. Maybe I'm thinking of something, but we want to be able to hit more often because that allows our weapons to not miss, not be deflected, parried, or blocked. So hit chance is good for everybody. Is that person just hiding? So our guildmate is asking, you can't see it in the chat, but he's asking if there's anybody for Black Fathoms Deep, which is where we're running to, but they're looking for level 25 players, and I'm not quite there yet, so I'm just gonna go to the entrance of Black Fathom Deep, I think, not all the way through. This guy's named his cat Stupid. That's not very nice. But I will give them both Blessing of Might. And I'll do the same for this cat and this one. So, very cool zone. Mostly creatures and whatnot. Not a ton of humans or anything. Night Elf zones tend to be dominated by creatures, and then sometimes orcs. Orcs and Night Elves don't really tend to get along. And so they kind of fight each other, but very ethereal. Excuse me. I'm getting a little tired. Very ethereal. Very kind of tranquil and peaceful for the most part, with brief areas where you're fighting monsters. But the Night Elves sort of have a one with nature, always have some balance, and so the gameplay sort of reflects that, the quest lines reflect that, and I think at some point we'll have to come over here and do some of them. What I've been told is that during Season of Discovery, when you max out your level at 25, then if you do a quest that's not complete, let me heal this person. Give that person a little might. But when you complete a quest after being max level, there's a coefficient that takes all the experience that you would have earned for that quest that you can now no longer earn because you're max level, and turns it into copper, silver, gold, or whatever. So you can go through and run quests and experience the quests that no longer are relevant, like in this zone, for instance, and gain money doing it. And so you can experience the game and make a little bit of income. And obviously the higher level the quest, the more experience it would give you, which means the more money it will give you, gold, silver, copper, whatever it is. And so what a lot of people are saying is that in order to make some money when you're level 25, you just go to one of the zones you didn't quest in and then do those quests, and it's very helpful to kind of bankroll yourself for a little bit. I had almost 4 gold, but then I had to buy some new talents, or new skills. I got Holy Light rank 4, and then I got, which one was it? I think we got Blessing of Freedom, which I need to put on here, and Concentration Aura, and then Devotion Aura rank 3, and then we also got Blessing of Might rank 3 and Seal of Crusader rank 3. So pretty big spend, because each of those was like 36 copper. Here, I'm gonna go give this person some, what do they want? That. I'll do a little healing. Go. Oh, thank you. Very nice of that man. Let me salute him. Oh, I missed him, but I stood it to attention and saluted, so oh well. So yeah, we're actually making pretty good run time. I don't know why I haven't discovered any of the zone. I guess because I have to get off the beaten path a little bit. There's a graveyard. But I do really think this is pretty. We're about to get into Ashenvale, which is just a level 20-something zone it's kind of similar to the one we're in now. Oh, look, that guy's got Blessing of or Aspect of the Cheetah, which gives him 30% movement speed, so hunters can run pretty fast. We are now in Ashenvale. Okay, now that turns me green. That means it's a PvP zone. And also interesting to Ashenvale is the battle for Ashenvale is a world, like the whole zone is which is a huge zone, by the way, is absolutely massive, is a giant PvP zone. And I don't know what that means exactly, other than the chances of me getting killed by a horde player are incredibly high, is what I'm guessing. And I'll learn more about that. This change. This is a unique thing to Season of Discovery, so we'll learn more about that and explore that content once we get to level 25. For now, though, we need to get to the city, or the little town here, which is, I think, somewhere in this area. So we'll just keep following the road for now. I didn't see any signs, but we'll follow the road. And that'll allow us to, one, get the flight path, and then two, kind of be a spot that we can then bounce off. We're eventually going to turn left and go over here, but might as well get the flight path while we're here, because that allows us to fly back to the way we came. Uh-oh, here we go. So these are Horde. Hopefully they don't see me. Hide. Okay. That's good. Alright, keep following the road. I believe that this zone is like low 20s to high 20s. And like, so some areas, you know, have monsters that are 20, 21, 22, but then some areas will have like 29, 30, maybe. And so I don't necessarily want to go off-roading too much, otherwise it might get pretty spicy for me. Maestra's Post, I believe, is where I want to be. No, not quite. Okay, a little farther. I think. I don't know. We'll see in a second. It looks friendly, but you never know. There could be bad elves. Kill enemy creatures and players to progress. Huh. I wonder what that means. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Peace be with you.
That's a quest I don't want to do right now. I'm going to save these quests and come back and either do them later, or, like I was talking about a minute ago, do them for the money. I really just need to get to the town that's here, and then I need to take that path back up. So we'll make the run. We're almost done. And then we'll take a pause and come back after it. But, oh, there goes a horde player. Bull cow, those. And there goes another one. Scatter chop. It's an orc female. You can see the little bodies around and the skeletons, meaning that there's been combat lately. So that's kind of cool. A lot of people flying. The Horde have a little town over here, I believe, and so that's probably where they're flying to. There's people running Black Fathoms deep. All right, here we go. Here is the sign that we were looking for. Shrine, no. We are looking for Astronar. There you go. So we want to go this way. Should be fairly soon. There's a rogue. We'll give him a little bit of Blessing of Might. That's always good. They need the attack power. Oh, we've hit level 198. The battle for Ashenvale will begin when Horde and Alliance reach 100% progress. That shit might start while we're here, and I don't know what that means. Huh. That person has a mount? What? What? You can have mounts? Normally you don't get a mount until level 40. That must be some... Summon Sentinel Knights to increase speed by 50%. That must be something to do with Season of Discovery inside this zone. That's crazy. You get a mount. That'd be nice. Wow, everybody's got a mount. Okay. What have I been doing wrong? We'll go talk to this person. We'll go see what's up with this area. Huh. Alright. Interesting, interesting.
I am honored. Good luck.
Not doing
friend.
that one. I do like this music though.
I'm listening.
I don't want to go to Stone Talon Mountain. I want to stay here.
Hello. Goddess watch over you.
Thistle,
They're
Furbog,
lodgers.
not what I want to do.
Farewell.
Get a
Be
gem, I
careful.
don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. What is this? Priestess of the Moon. What is it, champion? I don't know. What are you doing? I'm asking you the questions here. Priestess of the Moon. Alright, well, you know what? I think what we'll do is just move on. And we'll run back the way we came. I'm going to pause the video for now, and I will start it up again if anything interesting happens. But you'll rejoin me, and we'll be over on the beach. All right? So, actually, you know what? I'm just going to end it here, and we'll start another one, and then we'll maybe get invited or involved in this 100% thing, and we'll go for the last piece of the hammer. But appreciate you sticking around with me. This was a little bit seat of the pants. Not really sure what I was doing necessarily for the entire event, but it's kind of fun to just explore these quests and not just use Questy or some kind of quest helper to get after it. So thanks for watching. Next time you join me, we'll either be killing some horde or finishing the quest for my sweet, sweet hammer. So see you later.